doing good for a good done to you is simply repayment, whereas doing good for an evil done to you is a tremendous virtue. Sometimes the people with the worst past create the best future. I have never regretted my silence. As for my speech, I have regretted it over and over again. Do not be fooled by the one who recites the Quran. His recitation is but speech, but look to those who act according to it. When your spouse is angry, you should be calm. When one is fire, the other should be water. Invite people to Islam even without words. They asked, "How?" He replied, "With your manners." O people, know that I have been appointed to govern your affairs, so recognize that my roughness is now weakened, but I will continue to be rough and harsh on the people of oppression and transgression and will put their cheeks into the dirt. Know also that I will put my own cheek into the dirt to defend the people of piety. The women not a garment you wear and undress however you like. They are honored and have their rights. Acquire knowledge and teach people. Learn along with it dignity and tranquility and humility for those who teach you and humility for those whom you teach. Do not be tyrannical scholars and thus base your knowledge upon your ignorance. Do not be deceived by a man's eloquence, rather whoever fulfills trusts and refrains from impugning people's honor is a real man. Do not depend upon the morality of a person until you have seen him behave while in anger. Do not grieve over what has passed unless it makes you work harder for what is about to come. Do not put off today's work until tomorrow, lest work accumulate and you achieve nothing. No amount of worrying can change the future. Go easy on yourself, for the outcome of all affairs is determined by God's decree. If something is meant to go elsewhere, it will never come your way, but if it is yours by destiny, from you it cannot flee. To be alone means that you avoid bad company. But to have a true friend is better than being alone. If a person has 10 habits out of which 9 are good and 1 bad, that bad one will destroy the good ones. The death of 1,000 worshippers is easier to bear than the death of a scholar who has knowledge of what Allah has permitted and forbidden. No man can have anything better after faith than a woman of righteous character, loving and childbearing. And no man can have anything worse after unbelief than a sharp-tongued woman of bad character. On every dishonest man, there are 2 watchmen, his possessions, and his way of living. If you see that one of you has slipped, correct him, pray for him and do not help devil against him, by insulting him.